Great morning, great morning, great morning. You guys roll on in here. Roll on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Yes, yes, yes. While y'all are coming in, I'm going to go ahead and share. Mm-mm. Ah, come on, come on. Let me share. Come on in. Oh, I got some exciting stuff. Oh my God. God is amazing. Hey, 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 hey. Let me know who's here and where you're tuning in from. Let me know who's here and where you are tuning in from. My lips are dry. Hey, Jackie. Yes, Alabama in the building. Bama. Good to see you this morning, beautiful. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm excited for this word. This word is finna be the bomb. Finna be the bomb. The bomb, the bomb, the bomb. Yes. Oh, I had to get some moisture on my lips, Jackie. You know you can't have no dry lips. No dry lips. Team no dry lips. That's what we are. Hey, Alita. Great morning, gorgeous. Great morning. You guys do me a favor. Go ahead, share the broadcast. Let me know when you shared. And we're going to go ahead and get into this word because there is a word, honey, and it is a bomb word at that. I love God and how he moves and how he speaks, right? Exactly to whatever it is that we're going through. So we're going to get into that. Let me know when you shared. We're gonna share, share, share. Mm, yes, I love it. I love it. Awesome. Okay, so listen. This morning, God really was, dealing with me about His promises and what He's getting ready to do in our lives. Hey, Corey, what's going on, boo? Good to see you. So he took me to Isaiah 57. And Isaiah 57, there's a lot going on in the book of Isaiah. The prophet Isaiah was an amazing prophet, and had a very specific assignment, right? But in this particular chapter, in chapter 57, and I'm not getting ready to preach a sermon, I just want you guys to understand where I'm coming from, right? Um, God is speaking, right? God is speaking and he's talking about, good people dying and why they die and people not understanding. Talks about idolatrous worship and, how we shouldn't worship idols and make things idols, right? And then he goes on and, hold on, this is the wrong one. Hold on. It's not 57. 57 is what I preached Sunday, but he took me to Isaiah 56. I mean 66, Isaiah 66. So it's talking about how heaven is his throne and the earth is his footstool, and how he's made both heaven and earth, and they and everything in them are mine. I, the Lord, have spoken. So just to check this out, right? So he goes on and he talks about blessing humble and contrite hearts. Now, we talked about that Sunday. That was a part of what we talked about. Those who tremble at his word. But then he talks about what happens to those who choose their own way. Like, what happens when you choose your own way? You do it the way you want to. You do what you want to, right? But baby, listen. Mm, listen. This is what got me. Okay. Isaiah 66, starting with verse 7. And it reads, before the birth pangs even begin, Jerusalem gives birth to a son. Who has ever seen anything as strange as this? Who ever heard of such a thing? Has a nation ever been born in a single day? Has a country ever come forth in a mere moment? Come on now. What y'all doing? Um, but by the time Jerusalem's birth pains begin, her children will be born. Would I ever bring this nation to the point of birth and then not deliver it? Asked the Lord. No, I would never keep this nation from being born, says your God. Listen, listen. I want you to really think about this. He said, before the birth pains even begin, Jerusalem gives birth to a son. Right? He goes on and he says, would I ever bring this nation to the point of birth and then not deliver it? No, I would never keep this nation from being born, says your God. God literally has us in a place where he's going to deliver before you feel the pain. Like literally, he's going to take us to a place of delivery before we experience the birth pains. Before the birth pains come, we're going to look up and the baby going to be born. Before the birth pains begin, we're going to look up and it's already going to be done. Like literally, we're in a season where God is delivering. He'll never bring us to the point of birth and then not deliver. He's not going to do that. That's not him. That's not how he moves. It's not his MO. It's just not what he does. So if that's the case, then why is it that we worry about what God is doing? Like God is not a man that he should lie. He is literally going to do exactly what he said he was going to do. And what I know is in this season, he is doing exceedingly and abundantly above all we could think or ask. Listen, when you look at what God is doing and how God is moving and how the Spirit of God is working things out, you got to ask yourself some questions. God, what is it about me? What is it about this journey that I'm on? What is it about the promises that you've made to me? And I'm going to read it from the New King James Version because listen, I think that really brings it brings it to brings a level of clarity, okay? Hmm. He says, hold on. Mm. Now, this is okay. He says, and this is starting with verse 5. We'll start there. Hear the word of the Lord, you who tremble at his word. Your brethren who hated you, who cast you out for my name's sake, said, let the Lord be glorified that we may see your joy. But they shall be ashamed. The sound of noise from the city, a voice from the temple, the voice of the Lord, who fully repays his enemies. Before she was in labor, she gave birth. Before her pain came, she delivered a male child. Who has heard such a thing? Who has seen such things? Shall the earth be made to give birth in one day? Or shall a nation be born at once? For as soon as Zion was in labor, she gave birth to her children. Shall I bring to the time of birth and not cause delivery, says the Lord? Shall I, who cause delivery, shut up the womb, says your God? Rejoice with Jerusalem and be glad with her, all you who love her. Rejoice for her. Rejoice for joy with her, all you who mourn for her, that you may be fed and satisfied with the consolation of her bosom, that you may drink deeply and be delighted with the abundance of her glory. For thus says the Lord, listen. Behold, I will extend peace to her like a river, and the glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream. Then you shall feed. On her sides you shall be carried. Y'all know how we carry them babies on our hip. And be dandled on her knees. We bounce them on our knees. As one whom his mother comforts, so I will comfort you, and you shall be comforted in Jerusalem. When you see this, your heart shall rejoice and your bones shall flourish like grass. The hand of the Lord shall be known to his servants and his indignation to his enemies. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind. Didn't we talk about the whirlwind the other day? Right? We talked about the fires. We were talking about Pentecost, right? To render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword, the Lord will judge all flesh. and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Those who sanctify themselves and purify themselves to go to the gardens after an idol in the midst, eating swine's flesh and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, says the Lord. For I know their works and their thoughts. It shall be that I will gather all nations and all tongues, and they shall come and see my glory. I will set a sign among them, and those among them who escape I will send to the nations, to Tarshish and Pul and Lud, who draw the bow, and Tubal and Javan, to the coastlands afar off, who have not heard my fame nor seen my glory. And they shall declare my glory among the Gentiles. Then they shall bring all your brethren for an offering to the Lord out of all nations, on horses and in chariots and in litters, on mules and on camels, to my holy mountain Jerusalem, says the Lord. As the children of Israel bring an offering in a clean vessel into the house of the Lord. And I will also take some of them for priests and Levites, says the Lord. For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I shall make, remain before me, says the Lord, so shall your descendants and your name remain. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, all flesh shall come to worship before me, says the Lord. And they shall go forth and look upon the corpses of men who have transgressed against me. For their worm does not die, and their fire is not quenched. They shall be an abhorrence to all flesh. Listen to me. Hey, Sissy. Hey, Corey. Listen to me. God did not bring you to the point of delivery to not cause you to deliver, to shut up your womb. Nah, nah, nah. Listen, in past seasons, you may have found yourself at the point where you were about to give birth and it was almost like the baby went back up inside of you. Okay? Listen, that's not this season. And this season, when you come to the point of birth, you will deliver. Did you hear what I said? Not you might, not you could, not you should. You will deliver. You've got to understand that God didn't bring you this far to just drop you off. That's not what He's doing in this season. And literally, you're going to see these moves from one new moon to the next new moon. Did I say new moons? I said new moons. So what does that mean? We need to pay attention to the moons. Come on, from one new moon to the next new moon, from one Sabbath to the next Sabbath. We need to understand God's timing and His seasons and what He's doing. So I'm just saying that you need to understand that now is the time for you to get ready to deliver. To deliver. It is time for you to deliver. It is time for you to give birth. And listen to me, it won't take long. Did I say it won't take long? And that's exactly what I meant. It won't take. See, you're so used to things taking a long time. You think, oh, I got time, I got time. You don't. You don't have time. If you've ever been in labor, and this was not my experience, okay, but have you ever heard the stories of those people that went into labor when they went to the hospital, the baby popped out? Hmm. Baby just pop. You're like, wait, whoa, ho, 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 ho. No, we're used to labor being this long, tedious process, this long, drawn out process, this long process where you feel like the baby's never going to come. Listen, this long process where they got to break your water, they got to do this, they got to do that. Not this time. In my delivery experiences, all of my babies except one, I had to have water broken. I had to have labor induced. Now, can you imagine the one time when I naturally went into labor, the one time where my water naturally broke was the time when my baby came too early. Do you hear what I'm telling you? He came too early. He was not able to survive or sustain. But I know what that felt like, and it felt different from my other deliveries. For my water to just break, I was like, "Whoa, what is going on?" Went to the hospital. It didn't take a long time for him to come. He just kind of slid on out. You understand? So what I'm telling you is this is the season where labor is not going to be induced. This is the season where you're not going to have Pitocin. You're not going to have your contractions increase. You're not going to have them put the stuff up inside of you that thins the lining. You're not going to have that literally. You're going to come to the point of delivery and the baby just going to come. Before you feel a pain, before you feel a contraction, the baby gonna come. You're gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute. Well, haven't you felt enough contractions in the past? Haven't you had enough pain in the past? I believe that we just deserve a smooth, easy birth. I believe that we deserve for before a pain come for the baby to just pop out. I believe that. I believe that everything that we've gone through in the past set the stage for what we're going through right now, for this season of our life, for this delivery that we're having. And you getting ready to deliver. You're getting ready to deliver. I said, you're getting ready to deliver. You're getting ready to deliver that baby that you've carried for 19, 20 years, waiting for it to come forth. This is the time that it's coming forth. Now, it won't take long. It's not going to take long. So don't feel bad or don't feel like, oh, this is too quick. It can't be real. No, no, no. This is God moving supernaturally to accelerate the promises that He's made you. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for accelerated promises. Before I feel a pain, deliver. I'm ready for that. Why am I so ready for that? Because listen, in this season of our lives, we get to show up and allow the glory of God to be revealed in our lives. A glory like we've never seen before. A glory that makes the world know that God is God, that He is undeniable, He is unmistakable. Like literally, He is God. So stop overthinking it. Stop trying to figure it out and go with it. Hey, sis. Yes, sissy. Yes, ready to deliver. Um, I was talking to someone the other day, and he had just had some major successes, and I said, "Hey, are you ready?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm ready." I said, "Because I see you." The other day I told him, I said, "I see you on TV even more," right? Because his basketball team, his middle school basketball team, won a championship, the Atlanta championship. Oh, and they had no gym. Now they had no gym. They practiced in the Y, in a half of a gym, but they went to the citywide championship and they won, having practiced 3 times a week in a half of a gym, right? And so they talked about it on the news. I said, "You're gonna be on TV some more." So they were on CBS. They talked about it on the radio. I said, "Get ready because there's going to be more." In fact, I see you on ESPN, and I see a movie being made about your team and what you guys have done, right? And literally, we're seeing things unfold. Another friend of mine, I shared some things with him prophetically, and literally, he texted me yesterday and he said, "Remember that thing you told me? It's happening." Bam. See, God is not taking long to fulfill His word. He's not, but it requires us to believe. Do you believe God? Do you believe Him? Do you believe Him? No, I'm talking about really believe Him. Listen, God has been challenging me to really believe Him, to really believe Him for that which I don't see, that which He's promised me, that which seems impossible, that which seems like it's taking so long to manifest. Do you believe? Because I promise you, in a day, a city will be birthed. In a day, whole city, a whole city in a day. If God can do that, you think He can't bring to pass the things that He's promised you? Mm-mm. This is that season. Baby, people gonna be looking at you. One day you look one way, the next day you look a different way. They're not even gonna know what to do with you. They're gonna be like, "What? What happened? I don't know. You look different. You changed." Absolutely, I did. That was the move of God. And that's what God is doing in this season. So be not surprised by what God does or how He does it. Don't be surprised by the people He brings into your life or brings across your path. Don't be surprised. There are people that He has specifically assigned to you to help you walk into this next phase of your destiny. He assigned them to you. They're assigned, they're not even gonna understand why they're doing what they're doing. They're gonna do stuff that they've never done for anybody before. This is not how I normally operate. This is not normally what I do. but they're going to do it for you. They're going to do it for you because God has already assigned them to be a person to assist you in destiny. Those destiny assisters, right? Those destiny assisters, those people assigned to you to help manifest your destiny are coming forth. This week, don't be surprised when you meet more and more people assigned to manifest your destiny. I'm talking about, I listen to me, y'all. I need y'all to catch this and I need you to take this word as your own. I see three people in particular that God has assigned to each of us to help us get to destiny. Three people. Now, they're going to operate in different realms of our life, but three people assigned to help manifest us destiny, help us walk into destiny on Clubhouse. On Clubhouse. When you sign up for Clubhouse and you're getting ready to go in, Clubhouse will send out a message, okay, to those people that you are connected to and will say, hey, so and so is just come into Clubhouse. Do you want to walk them in? Did y'all hear that? Do you want to walk them in? There are people who are going to walk you into destiny. That's their assignment. These people are assigned to walk you into destiny. Don't push them away. Don't run them away. Allow them to do what it is they've been called to do in your life. Allow them. Recognize the hand of God in the situation. Stop being skeptical. Stop being that person that is like, oh, I don't know, what is their agenda? Listen, I want y'all to hear me clearly. In this season, for these people, it doesn't even matter if they have an agenda that is supposed to go against you. God is going to use them to get you to your destiny without whatever their agenda is negatively impacting you. You don't worry about their agenda. Worry about God's agenda for them in your life. God got the rest of it. So, regardless of what their agenda is, his agenda is you getting to your destiny, regardless of what their agenda is. Don't even worry about it. Don't matter because God's agenda is to use what the enemy means for evil for your good. So, whereas normally you would be like, nah, I don't trust your agenda. Listen, this is a season where you ain't got to care about their agenda. You just need to be concerned about God's agenda. Three people this week. Three people. Watch what I'm telling you, y'all. And this is a corporate word. This is not just a one person word. This is a corporate word. He said he is sending people to walk you into destiny. He is sending people, their assignment is to walk you into destiny. People in different aspects of your life. Listen, I'm telling you, just be open to what God is doing. It's going to look crazy. Go anyway. It's going to seem crazy. Go anyway. It's going to seem like they might have an ulterior motive. So what? Go anyway. Regardless of what their agenda is, God's agenda supersedes theirs all day, every day. There's nothing that the enemy can do to you in this season. Hear me clearly. So stop worrying about the enemy and focus on this God that we serve. We often say the enemy is busy, but the enemy can't out busy God. See, as busy as the enemy is, all it takes is one from God to move their agenda and flip it for you. One. That's what this text is about. That God, in a single blink of an eye, in a single moment, will do what would take decades to do. Expect it. Expect it. You got to expect it. My expectancy is so great. Listen, I don't care. I don't care what the enemy has planned. God's plan always supersedes. Always, without a doubt. And because of that, I don't have to worry about your agenda. Your agenda can be to find my chink in my armor. Well, the beautiful thing about me is you ain't got to look for a chink. Because I tell you, oh, that's my chink. You gonna mess with me in that area? Really? Oh, okay. God has given me a God has given me a grace in this season that is unlike anything I've seen in the past. And I'm telling you, if you will allow God to guide you and direct you, you'll discover your grace increase. Your grace increase. That's them fives. Your grace increase. Five is the number of grace. Your grace increase. So, God, I need a grace increase. I need a grace increase. God, increase my grace. God, increase my grace. And watch what he does. Listen, y'all, I pray this word blessed you. I pray that you got something that you needed. I pray that God deposited a seed in you that will allow you to let God be God in your life, your situation, and your circumstance, and you'll move in grace. Watch what he does. Y'all, it's getting ready to be crazy. I'm here for it all. And make sure you let me know. Make sure you let me know. Give me that testimony. Honey, don't be stingy with the testimony. Give me that testimony so that I can share with the people, so that they can be encouraged. When I tell you the things that happen with other people, I'm not telling you to brag. I'm not telling you to say, see, ah, ha, ha. No, I'm telling you because sometimes you need to know that, oh, that happened for them, so that you can hold on longer to the word that God has given you. But watch what he does. Listen, 3 people. Did I say 7 days? How many days did I say? In the next what? How many days did I say? Y'all tell me what I said. What did I say? In the next what? These 3 people gonna show up when? When they showing up? Hmm? Y'all let me know. When these people showing up? Did I say 7 days? Mm, okay. Pay attention. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This week, watch it. Watch it happen and watch God work. He is not a man that he can lie. Believe him. Trust him. Believe and be ready to deliver so that you won't be caught unawares. So get ready. Get ready. Get ready. And watch God be God. Listen, I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing, incredible, and epic day. It's time to what? Push. Let's get it. You guys be blessed. Mwah.